Today we finish up Miss Elly's Diner. I'm Mostly Average Matt, and this is Planet Coaster Career Mode. Hello and happy Wednesday. We are back here in the Miss Elly's Roundup, Miss Elly's Diner, and boom! We just completed the silver objective. A little lucky that I just happened to turn the game on, and here we are completing this. I haven't done anything. I was messing around with some of the settings, so I guess I let it play a little bit too long. But that's good news. Good news. We only need to worry about the hard objectives. We're probably just gonna need to put in a coaster or two, and then the attract 1,700 guests. That's pretty much just gonna come on its own. So, yeah, like I was saying, I was messing around with the settings. We are much smoother right now. And I mean, we do have 1,200 people in the park. You can definitely see some of the details are lacking in the graphics department, but I think it looks good enough for what we're trying to complete here. And in some of the other series where I'm probably gonna need to leave these settings on just to be able to work in the game, we may switch the settings back and forth so we can get some better quality photos and a little bit of better quality video. But for right now, I think it looks pretty good, pretty decent for as low as the settings are on. Definitely not as good as it could be, but I am not that super concerned about it. So if you think I am completely wrong and it looks like crap and I need to change it, make sure to let me know in the comment section because I can go and look at some other routes. But right now, I'm definitely getting some good frame rates, so making it much easier to play. I'm pretty happy about that. So let's get into the gameplay. We are jumping up many people. Our train is doing exactly what we need it to. We have some people taking it. Oh, I didn't realize that we need to. Ooh, let's get rid of this thing here so we're not blocking the entrance. So yeah, the train is doing what it's supposed to do. We are getting some people, not a lot of people on this station, which is fine because we don't want a lot of people on that station. Where we want a lot of people, if they enter this way, we want them to be at this station. And you can see we have almost a nearly full train that's about to depart here, which is great news. There it goes, nearly full, and that'll fill back up because it's going to be a while until we see our next train, because it does come from the far station. It hasn't even left yet, so it's gonna do its job. We are making some good money, about $1,000 a month, and we're losing a lot of money because 66 are broke down. No surprise there. But let's go ahead and we need to get a coaster going. So let's find a coaster we have not built in any of our career series yet. We have not done the Gnarler, and I do like wooden roller coasters. And what better way to test out the graphics than with a second wooden roller coaster? So we're going to give that a go, and then if we still need some more for the park rating, we'll go ahead and do the Boomerang and just do a pretty standard Boomerang. So I'm going to jump into a time lapse, and I'll see you in the other end. So we are back, and we got our nice new wooden Gnarler here, and good prestige, 865. We got some good ratings on this. Wouldn't be the most enjoyable ride if this existed in real life. If we take a look at our results here, uh, lateral G-force of 4.7. That's a lot. The max vertical at 4.9 is not too bad. But the max lateral 4.71, that would hurt. That would hurt a lot. So uh, it's a good ride for the game. It does what we need it to do. And with an 865 prestige, we can charge 2470 for this thing. It also has 2 trains, unlike the 66er. So its capacity is going to be drastically more than the 66er. We are going to modify this a little bit. We do need the minimum, so we'll do 25 seconds, and we will do 30 seconds, because that tends to be what I create. And this is actually a very small coaster. I mean, it's less than 100 feet tall. It's smaller than 66er, but I got some really aggressive airtime hills in here. Like, these are a little misshapen. They're a little too short. They don't look too bad in the smaller hills, but this is just way too short. Same with this one, and I even think that one doesn't look too bad, but it is like a twister layout, and let's go ahead and take a quick spin on it and see how it is. Oh, that was perfect timing. This is also one of the ones where I didn't speed up the lift hill because I forgot, and it still kind of worked out, so not mad about that. It definitely could use some more smoothing, but we're not worried about that. We do need to address some things that happen. There's a lot of litter. Oh, we have a whole bunch of bolts. That's a cool one. A hammer swing and blackout. Ooh, that's a new ride that I don't know. Control the spin. Rock out with the family. A jumping giant thrill. That one seems fun. We will get this one. And let's do it back and forth. So we got these going. We need to get some staff because I accidentally fired one of our, or well, I didn't fire him, but he quit because I wasn't paying attention to him. So let's take a look at our staff management here. We don't have any entertainers. He's super stressed out about everything, so we'll get him up. Oh man, these guys are barely able to handle it all. Which is good news because we do have other shops that we can open here, and I guess we should do that. So let's go ahead and let's hire a third one. And which attraction do we want to open? Street Fox Coffee. I still don't know where this is at. That's just in the middle here. Why not? Let's do some Street Fox Coffee. We'll get that going, and hopefully we'll start making some money on that. We got our park rating up to 1250. We still need to attract a lot more people. So I think what I want to do is I want to put in a ride here quick. And for those of you that don't know or haven't seen any of the others, we go with the main game in case someone is playing along that does not have the DLCs. And holy cow, this ride's much larger than I expected it to be. We do have the kickflip, that'll fit in here, right? Yeah. So we'll, right in front of the sign, who needs to advertise? And how far back can we get it? Or can we squeeze this over here? I'm going to do something that I don't normally do too. Normally I'd place the exit here, because then people get out and we'll make more money. I want to keep them away from everything, so we're going to put that there. And then our queue, we're just going to do this nice little weave thing. Probably not going to do much for the scenery rating, but that's alright. We do need to adjust, if I remember correctly, you just do one of each. And actually, I think you just don't do the... yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. So there we go. We're at 63%. Oh, we cannot have the music playing. Drop that down. We can have it playing for the ride. I don't mind hearing it when we're in close, but I don't want to hear it when I'm really far away. We need to get some buildings. What would be a good building? Excelente Bell. That's one of mine. We got some sci-fi stuff. Sci-fi solar tower. What is this? This thing's fancy. Let's go ahead and throw one of those in. That doesn't make much sense, but right in front of the windmill. That gets him up, so that's perfect. What else do we need? Hammer swing I think is too large. Oh, much too large. Teacups also too large. Wild blue. He could potentially fit. No, he's just a little... You'd have to be like, I think like this. If it was even going to work, which it doesn't. Insanity we already have. We already have the carousel. We already have the whirly rig. So it's really just wild blue and this monstrosity, which I can't fit anywhere on this side. So that's great. We should be getting... This guy should be finishing up here soon. Come on. Your prestige is going to be over 1,000. We already know it. I'm going to charge $30-some. We'll just take a guess and say 33. And come on. Come on. Holy cow, this is a long cycle. Long cycle. 1348. So 1348 is $38. We can charge $38.50 technically, but we're only going to charge $38. So that's great. We probably also need some more ATMs in here. What kind of... Too many guests are trying to use loony balloons. Look at all these people. All over the place here. 66ers down. We don't... Just look at all of them. I almost feel like I need to... Let's get our other shops open. So we need... Alright, so we need Monitor Freets we already hired. We're not going to open Information Station. We have another Monitor Freets. So we'll get that guy down. We will get another janitor. And we will get 2 security officers. So those guys can start to help with everything. These guys are already overwhelmed. This guy's not overwhelmed, but he will be. Alright, so everything's looking good there. Our mechanic, he's kind of sad. So we will just get him trained up a little bit. We will get our security team trained up. Just free roam. I don't care. I don't know. We'll keep you at the Miss Ellie's number 39 diner. For whatever reason, that code doesn't work right, but everything's looking good. Our kickflip is killing it, as you would expect. The Gnarler is probably operating so well that we can't get enough people on the ride. And hopefully that'll start getting people to start using this train station. And how are we looking down at this train station? Empty. Alright, so we got everyone into the bulk of where we want them to be. It's broken down again. Does this even have every 30 minutes? We'll just request a refurbishment. 21%, that's insane. But that's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. We're at $26,000. I don't think we're having any problems here. We are increasing quickly with our number of guests. I think it's time to go for another coaster. And I said we were going to do the Boomerang, so we will go ahead and do... Ooh, which Boomerang do we do? There's 2? I was looking at this one, so this is the one we're going to do. But where do we do it? Do we continue expanding down this way? Or do we do this weird thing where we have to station here, the Boomerang comes up over, and then the other tower's in the middle here? That would be pretty interesting. So I think that's what we will do, assuming that this fits, which it does. So, I will jump back into a time lapse, and I will see you on the other end. So we are back. Quick coaster build. We have our Trident coaster, Boomerang. That kind of fit in fairly decent. It's definitely not a perfect Boomerang by any stretch of the imagination. But for whatever reason, the queue line did not want me to go past this corner. So I had to do this little weird thing with 0 supports. But we did finish. Park rating of 1,500. So the only thing left is the number of guests. And we are at just shy of 1,500. We only need about 200 more. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw in a few more flat rides. Can we throw a Cycola in here? We can, but not really. Oh wait, when did I get all these things? Ooh, the Coriolis. Yep, don't have that, but that certainly does fit. So we'll throw this right in front here. I'll just go ahead and make this pretty simple. And then we'll just throw like a mutt in there. The mutt should do it for spin high. Holy. Let's just throw a bunch of these in here. Alright, we're already at 37%. We will get our scenery. That's not what I wanted. I need buildings. We need main game. Where is... Oh no, I do need scenery. I need sci-fi. For the mutt. Where's Mr. Mutt? I want the main... Oh, main game. Mr. Mutt. Where's Mr. Mutt? There he is. So he should fit in here just... I'm not too concerned about that. Does he... gets us up to 92%. So we can throw in this little... bazaar. Maybe. Squeeze this in some way. That's fine. Got our little bazaar. That should definitely get us over to the 100%. And then we just gotta wait for our prestige to kick in. And we should start getting all kinds of stuff. While we're waiting for that, our Trident is $8.29, so we were able to charge $23. We set up, this is similar to a flat ride because it's only one coaster. So your minimum waiting time should be non-existent. Your max should be, you can leave it at 110 because that'll pretty much fill up. And you don't need to worry about really anything else. So that is perfect. I really like the look of this little GCI, Gnarler, whatever you want to call it. But let's go ahead and take a quick ride on the Trident while we're waiting for everything. Alright, and that does it for the Trident. So that should start to get very popular. You can see that it is filling up very quickly. I'm really surprised that it let us do this pathway that connected, but I'm very happy with that. These people are going to sprint on here, and this thing should go away very quickly. Yep. Our Coriolis, we got to 451, so we take that and divide it by 35, and we get 1280, so we'll charge 1250 for this. We'll get that going. One thing I did add, we added another restaurant here, Mexcellente, which is actually one of my early on custom creations. So make sure to check out my Steam Workshop if you are interested in that. What else? I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. We added in a shop from here. And I feel like we need to put a shop in here. And we're gonna make it a drink. So I guess we'll do some gulpy energy. That should be fine. There we go. Oh, look at all those shop fronts. Didn't even see those. We're not going to worry about those. And we're getting real close to our total number of guests. And I don't think I really need to do too much more. So, look at all these people coming in. Let's go ahead and... Oh, no, wait. There's a lot of people leaving. Why are all these people leaving? Stop leaving. No. Probably because of... I think something broke down. Yeah, I think our boomerang broke down. We probably should hire another mechanic. Yeah, let's get another mechanic in here. 2. I think we have enough money to do that. So that should be fine. We are under 1600. Our Mexcellente is doing great down here. Let's just do a little bit of management here for our staff. And you know what? We need to get Miss Elly back because we fired her at the beginning. So our janitors, these guys probably want to be trained up a little bit. So we'll get them in. And we got this guy who is high. They're high. That's great. Mod. We got Mod trained up. We'll start getting some of these other people that are pretty low. We don't even know. I don't even know where. What is that person's name? What? 4 dots? I've never seen it do. Oh my god, doesn't even. That's crazy. What a name. What a custom name. I definitely did not do that. So, that's fantastic. We're all of a sudden under 1600. Come on, people. Why are these people leaving? We're charging too much money, I think. We're making too much money. I don't think $8 is the problem. Probably bring this down. Let's just make this $15. That should be fine. We're just gonna cut things in half. So this can be $12. The Coriolis, which is open, we'll get that down to $7. The 66er, that's gotta be $16. Our kickflip, holy cow, I forgot how crazy that one is. We'll get him to $19, so we're still charging arm and a leg. This is gonna be $9. $28. $14 for the carousel that's tucked away in the corner. $8 here. And the whirly rig is the last one. We'll get him at $7. So that should be okay. That should really start to draw people back in. I think we should also probably put in some ATMs. Let's get the Western style ATM. Probably need him down here. There we go. We'll get a Caribbean ATM on the other side. Oh no, wait, do I already have a Western ATM down here? So let's just go ahead and in the middle here. We'll just casually just kind of throw in an ATM just right in there. So that should help people stay in the park a little bit longer. We are 30 people today, so we are increasing. This has still not been fixed. Where are these guys? Oh, why was it closed? Did I close something? Maybe I did. That should definitely kick us over 1700. So, no, let's keep this speed up here. This is a pretty cool little park, though. I really enjoyed building in it. It's nice to kind of get all the different things going on here. Oh my god, what? We still have never opened our... What's it called over there? Oh, I just realized that there is a... We need to get guest happiness up. Alright, so let's go ahead and slow this down a little bit. Guest happiness. What would the guests need to be happier? They're hungry, they're thirsty. Hungry. Energy is a little low. I do think we are going to need... Let's just get some more. Yeah, these guys are just... We're gonna get 2 more janitors. That should help. We're already at 1,800 people. So we don't need to really build anything else. We just need to make people happier. So maybe we'll get like 3 more Miss Ellys. That should help out a lot. We should probably put some bins around. Alright, so guest happiness is going up. That's probably directly related to the janitors and the entertainers that we have. Thieves. I guarantee you that's a big part of it too. 1, 2, 3 security officers. That should also really help. We'll get all of our security officers trained up a little bit that we can. And yeah, that should be good. Really love the look of this coaster. It does have some turns that are a little too tight. Probably could use some banking and some smoothing, but you know, it really turned out really nice. Got our cool train. This close again? Why is this closing? Is that a problem with this ride? Is there a glitch with this ride? I'm definitely not closing it. %, 1 more percent, and we are done with this scenario. So I'm going to fast forward. I think we're just going to get it, and I will jump back to when we do. And of course, as the autosave kicks in, we complete Miss Elly's Diner. Our most popular attraction is the Iron Horse. So the railroad seems to be the most important part of this entire scenario, along with charging the appropriate amount for your attractions. You can see once we lowered the prices, we obviously got a lot more people in here. We were able to just get people in line and all this. I still don't know what's going on with this. It continuously shuts down. But the lower your prices are, the more times people get to ride. Some people are more excited. The lines are longer. It looks fuller. There's more people in your park, which is great. So yeah, I mean, my suggestion, if you are struggling to complete this scenario, is at first you really got to go after the money. You got to make sure that you're charging the most out of the 66er. You're getting in some small attractions in the back. If you remember, we did the whirly rig, the insanity, the big wheel actually I think was first, and the carousel. Make sure you get those scenery ratings up to 100% for the queue. Charge everything out of it. Don't really stop charging that until you get closer to the end. Keep adding in rides, add in a coaster or two. This is probably one of the simplest coasters you can build. Literally just a boomerang with pre-made custom pieces all the way through. So it's really not that difficult at all. This one a little more challenging, but you can obviously get that as well. Make sure you get your ATMs in, because ATMs are important to keep people here. And then once you finally get to the part where you have enough people, and didn't click on the right thing, you get your park rating above 1500, you've paid off all your loans, and if you can get over 1700 guests, and if you don't have that happiness, lower the prices per attraction, because then they'll get people on those rides, and make sure everything's clean. You add bins, you add your entertainers, and you should be able to complete this no problem. So overall, great scenario. I really like it. Wow, that's pretty cool. This is probably one of the bigger parks that I've actually constructed in the career mode series. So I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you see something you didn't like, make sure you leave a dislike and leave it in the comment section so I know how to fix it. And if you want to find some more awesome Planet Coaster content, make sure you check out my channel, Mostly Average Man. I have videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.